All right, I want to get into it. I want to talk about this. Grand Theft Auto 6. The price, going to be $100? I'm going to say yes. 100%. I think this game launches at $100. Base game, $100. Yes, there's going to be collectibles, other editions, everything. Those are going to be more money. Yes, that's going to happen. But here's how I see it. Let's compare video games to pizza. All right, so we have several video game developers who put out video games every year. We know how that's going to work. It's going to cost you $70. Repeat, repeat, repeat. We know Rockstar makes really good quality content, so we know we're willing to pay more for it. Okay? We're not going to get it as often, but we're willing to pay more for it. Unlike the cheap pizza, which we're willing to pay for more often, but it's not as good. So I'm just going to use Call of Duty. I'm not saying no hate on Call of Duty, no shade, but I'm going to say Call of Duty because it's the easy, every year game. Okay, you could pick a Madden, you could pick a FIFA, whatever. We're going to go with Call of Duty, right? Because it's the other juggernaut. Well, you get a Call of Duty every year, it's going to cost you $70, right? Well, we haven't had a Grand Theft Auto in 13 years by the time we get this one. So even if you had to buy 2 copies of Grand Theft Auto to make your way from one generation to the next, because they killed the online, we all know that. Well, even those 2 copies only cost you $10 a year to play for that whole, that's estimating at 10 years. For that whole time frame. It's cost you $10 a year to play Grand Theft Auto and Grand Theft Auto Online if you just play for fun and you're not, buying anything, right? Putting any of the microtransactions in it. We all know we are. We all know you guys do that. Call of Duty, $70 a year every time. Now, you could even talk, well, what about Game Pass? Well, Game Pass, that's more than $70 a year. So, no argument there. But back to the pizza theory, because I look at the pizza theory and think, okay, I have my favorite pizza place. They're expensive. I don't get them every time. I have to pick and choose. So, when it's time, and I've saved up a little bit, or whatever the case is, it's a special event, I'm going to pay up for the good pizza. I've had enough of the other pizza. I want to pay up for the good pizza. So I'm not picking up a Little Caesars, right? I may go pick up a Papa John's. I may go to a local place here that, makes a gourmet pizza. But I'm going to get my favorite pizza, and my favorite pizza is going to be more expensive. That's usually the case for most people. I just found this to be a good analogy for video games because we all know Rockstar puts out really good content. And we all know it's polished, and it's going to be that pizza that tastes so good that we're going to savor every bite. That's how I see it. The pizza theory. I don't think I'm the first, but I've never heard anybody else talk about it like this. And I 100% feel this way. Pizza place, restaurant, pick whatever. Pizza, great. Pizza and gaming goes great together. So that's why I'm using this. So yeah. You're going to pick up your favorite pizza place when you can, not as often, but you're really going to enjoy it, and it's going to be so worth it because it's so good pizza. You're going to do the same thing for a video game. It took you a long time to get to it. It took them a long time to make it, and you're going to really take your time enjoying that game. And you're going to enjoy that game for a decade. And you're going to spend $100 on it. Well, it's only going to cost you $10 a month to play that game, or $10 a year to play that game then, isn't it? Just a theory. Let's talk about it. I think it fits. I think it's very accurate. And I think 100% Grand Theft Auto 6 will be $100 at launch. Let's talk in the comments. Let's talk video games. You guys know me. I like it all. If it's entertaining, let's chat.